म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, ये तो सबको पता है।
आगे की लाइफ सेट रहे।
सही है सर।
बट क्या एनपीएस आपके लिए सही है? As a CA, I have always seen people a little bit hesitant about the national pension system. However, the 2025 changes to NPS have made it one of the most flexible retirement tools in India. So, in this video, we will decode the NPS 2.0 revolution. So, let's get started. First, the 80% lump sum freedom. The biggest pain point of NPS was the compulsory annuity rule, where at the time of withdrawal, you could withdraw only 60% of lump sum and 40% of the money had to be purchased through an annuity plan. But with the new proposals for the private sector employees as well as for the freelancers, this limit of 40% has been reduced to 20%. That means that now you can withdraw 80% of your entire corpus as tax-free lump sum at the time of retirement. Let's take an example. Say that you have a corpus of 1 CR at the time of retirement. Earlier, you could withdraw only 60 lakh and 40 lakh had to be converted into an annuity plan. But now, with the new proposals, you can withdraw 80 lakh as a lump sum. This will definitely help you with your immediate financial needs or if you want to invest in a high yield investment opportunity. Second, the 100% equity allocation. Previously, if you have ever heard about NPS or read about it before, then you would know that maximum equity exposure NPS में cap था 75% तक. So for a lot of young investors, it limited their growth potential. But now, the new multiple scheme framework it allows an option of 100% equity. If you are a 25-year-old person, you can stay invested in the equity market for more than 30 years. So you will be able to fully capture the power of compounding through NPS. Third, multiple managers and personalized schemes. With the NPS 2025 changes, you are no longer restricted to one fund manager. Earlier, आप क्या करते थे? एक फंड मैनेजर को आप सिलेक्ट करते थे एंड बी इट HDFC, बी इट ICICI और एनी अदर फंड, राइट? And आपका entire portfolio was managed by that pension fund manager, correct? But now, what you can do, you can allocate 50% of your equity to HDFC equity fund, 30% to ICICI hybrid fund, and rest 20% in some other fund. So this will help you build up a flexible portfolio which will suit your own opinion of the fund manager and your own risk appetite. Fourth, systematic unit redemption. If you don't want a lump sum, but you also dislike the low returns of standard annuities, then there is a third option, which is called systematic unit redemption. Just like in mutual fund, there is a systematic withdrawal plan, right? So it works in the same way. So instead of having fixed pension-like income, you can set up a plan, let's say 80,000 per month, where you will get income like a pension, but you will have a flexibility to set it up according to your own needs. Extended maturity to 85 years. The maximum age that you can stay invested in NPS has increased from 75 years to 85 years now. So this means that you can let your money grow tax deferred for another decade. Also, the partial withdrawals के rules अब काफी relax हो गए. Let's say you want to upskill yourself or you want to start a business. Then in these cases of life events as well, partial withdrawal in NPS is now allowed. Not only that, it even allows tax-free will transfer to your heirs, as the entire corpus goes to your nominee without any capital gain tax. So, when we think about all the changes that has happened with reduction in compulsory annuities and 100% equity options, NPS एक rigid common scheme नहीं रहा, it has become more flexible. It gives you the exposure of a mutual fund but with the security of a pension. So, it might be a good investment opportunity to explore, right? Video helpful, Leva? Then like, share and subscribe to stay updated.